Alrighty, hello everyone. How are you guys all doing this evening or morning or afternoon? Um, I I've had a week, you guys. I just uploaded my week two NaNoWriMo vlog to YouTube today, and it's like 5 days too late, but whatever, that's fine. Um, but yeah, so it has come to my attention over the past week, 2 weeks, yeah, basically the past week, that I don't really know where I'm going at this part in my story. For my NaNoWriMo project, I'm working on Project Goldwings, which is basically an Icarus retelling, and it's a YA fantasy book. So I'm at the middle section now, which is nice. Like I'm making a lot of progress. I've gotten really far into the book, but going back to my outline, kind of looking back through all of that, I'm realizing that I don't actually know entirely what's supposed to happen in this middle section. I have very vague things like, oh, dynamics between this character, and this character, but I don't actually have ideas for specific interactions or conversations these characters are supposed to have. So that's slowing me down a lot for NaNoWriMo. So I think for this particular stream, I'm going to be working on kind of going back to my outline and re-looking at a lot of the points I listed there and maybe trying to rearrange some stuff, brainstorm some things, just do a mega brain dump to hopefully get me back on track. But yeah, anyway, so go ahead and let me know what you guys are going to be working on for this live stream as well. I see that Alice is here. Hello, Alice. I'm glad you could join me. And Jackie is here. Hello, hello. Be sure to let me know what you guys are working on for this stream. Oh, I forgot. So the last stream I did, I had this deck of cards, and it's called a writer's emergency pack. And so they have either inspiration cards or like I think they're called tip cards or something. So there's like two different types of cards, and so I pulled one last time. I thought it'd be kind of fun to do. So maybe once we start this first sprint, I'll go run upstairs and grab them and come back. So I'll be able to pull a card and give y'all your little inspiration, even though it's evening, at least where I'm at. But that's okay. It can be inspiration for tomorrow or for whatever you write this evening. Yeah. Um, but yeah, also go ahead and let me know what times you're wanting to do for this first sprint. I'm trying to think if there's like a fun time we could do based on the date. It's the 18th. Last time I had a stream was Friday the 13th, so I don't think Wednesday the 18th is a very popular one, so I don't know if we're going to be able to do anything fun with that. But Jackie, I'm going to be both writing and packing since my school is making everyone move out on Friday when we go home for break, and my roommate just moved out 2 hours ago. Oh, wow. That's awesome. I mean, it could be kind of exciting, it sounds like, to be leaving school and maybe hopefully going back and visiting some people. Yeah, it's hopefully won't be too stressful for you. Packing's always crazy. And Kate is here. Hello, Kate. Hello. Let me know what you're working on for this sprint or this stream. And Alice, I'm working on my nano book. I'm so behind. I feel that. Oh, I feel that so much. School has been taking all my time, so I've had no time to write. That's kind of been the same with me. I have finals this week, actually. And I mean, luckily, I'm just in one class, but I'm an overthinker. So since I'm in one class, it allows me to overthink even more, if that makes sense. So I'll literally spend like 4 hours working on one essay question that could literally have taken me maybe 20 minutes. But I just have, since I don't have any other classes to worry about, I have a lot more time to overthink on this one class. But I finished midterms today, so I have the next 4 days of just writing. Oh, that's awesome. That's always such a relief when you like turn in an assignment for the week, or when you have, that big test is finished and you're like, okay, I can take a break. It's the weekend. But yeah, so I am good with starting off with like a 15-minute sprint to kind of get us warmed up. We can do 15 minutes even, or like 15:51. I kind of like that, kind of like 15:51. But yeah, I'll go ahead and get that sprint going over here. And then also remember to grab that writer emergency pack. Oh dear. I mean, you'd think I would know how to share the screen by this point. I've been doing it so many times. There we go. All right. Oh, and then Kate, I'm working on my whip for Nano. I'm only at 9K though, hoping to get to 12K tonight. Ooh, it's a mystery about a girl and her parents and sister went missing and she tries to figure it out. Ooh, I love mysteries. I've always wanted to write a mystery, but they're hard. They're hard to write, at least for me, because you have to like there's the plot, of obviously the mystery, but then also you have to make kind of false plots about like red herrings and all these different like trails and no, mad respect to you. That's awesome. Alrighty, so I am going to go ahead and start the timer and yeah, happy sprinting you guys in 3, 2, 1. Right, that is time, you guys. And there we go. Oh, that's my face. My goodness. All right, well, how did everyone do for that sprint? Um, as I mentioned earlier, I wasn't really writing for this one. I am going to try and revisit my outline and kind of smooth some things out because I'm at that wonky middle section where I don't really know exactly what's happening. I was very vague in my outline for these chapters that I'm at right now, so I'm basically trying to add more detail and get some idea of where I'm going so I can hopefully continue writing because it's hard to write when I don't know what I'm supposed to be writing. But yeah, I made some good headway on going back to my outline. I read through it again from start to finish, and then I just kind of did a major brain dump just on an empty document on my computer. I just did a brain dump and I just wrote, okay, these are some things that should probably happen, elements that were foreshadowed earlier that need to be continued, and just kind of brain dumped, did little bullet points. So hopefully I can gather some ideas of things that can happen specifically in this chapter and the next 2 or 3 chapters. And also, I got my writer emergency pack out and I'm going to draw a card from it for this is like sticker residue, don't mind that. Um, it's from Quote Unquote Press and it has illustrated idea cards and also detail cards with helpful suggestions and specific tips to try. So I thought it'd be fun to pull one of these. So I'm going to let you guys choose. Go ahead and write in the chat section if you want me to pull an idea card or if you want me to pull a detail card, and I'll read it and maybe it'll inspire one of us for our writing this evening or tomorrow or, whatever time zone you guys are in. All right, I see. Let me go back. Oh my goodness, we have a lot of comments. Okay. Aaron, the Vampire Chronicles series by Anne Rice. Ooh, I'm curious, is that what you're reading? I can't remember in context what this was in answer to. But I've heard it's a very good series. I've not read it myself. And Lizzie is here. Hello, Lizzie. And then Abigail says, hey. Renee is here. Hello, Renee. Oh, you are totally good. That was just our first sprint, so you are totally fine. And what? You won Nano? Oh my goodness. And you guys, also during that sprint, I brought my confetti down, so I think that calls for some confetti. Yes, Lizzie. Also, I think that was just like a giant blur. I don't know if you can see my confetti, but I threw some for you, Lizzie. That is amazing. Congratulations. I need some of those words. I really do. I'm so behind. Currently at 51K out of 67K. Oh my goodness. My award won't show on the site because it won't let me scroll down. Happened on. Yeah, there's been a lot of glitches with like rewards and badges I've noticed. Also, geez, this like storm just came. So if you guys hear like rain and thunder, that's what's happening here. Hopefully the internet will be fine. Hopefully we just had like a giant power outage. I don't know if like a bird hit a telephone wire or something. Oh, it's getting real crazy out there. But anyway, so there we just heard this giant like pop, and then the lights all went out, and then they turned right back on again. So I don't know what happened, but it's kind of scary. So hopefully nothing like that happens during this stream. I'm also cleaning up my confetti, so don't mind me. And Jackie got 851 words. Yes. And Sarah is here. Hello, Sarah. I'm so sorry. I was going to try to hop in the comment section of your stream a little while ago, but I was not able to. But I was trying to. I really was. What outline method do you use? Well, I'm trying the 3-act, 9-block, 27 chapter method this time. This is my first time trying it. Usually what I'll do is I'll do a basic 3-act structure, and I would kind of do like a loose outline. So I'll do obviously like your inciting incident, plot point 1, which kicks you into act 2, plot point 2. I'm sorry, can you guys hear that? Is that super loud? feel like the house is about to like fall down. Anyway, it kicks you into Act Two, and then midpoint, and then plot point three, which kicks you into Act Three, and then the climax. So those like major beats, I'll usually outline there, and then do kind of like bullet points to like fill in all the stuff that happens in between those. That's what I usually do, and I kind of I try to adhere to the 3 act, 9 block, 27 chapter method for this time around, but I think I'm kind of going back to my bullet point method a little bit right now as I'm revisiting my outline. But yeah, 263, yes. Sarah, I also have no idea where I'm going right now. I'm hoping to get to 50K tonight. Adding 9K? I bet you can. I bet you can. I'll try to get some longer sprints in here for you. Does he really want to plan Mermaid Trilogy before mermaids are big again? And my concept is take. I know. I feel like there's a lot of people doing like mermaids and pirates lately, which I'm really excited about because I feel like mermaids are cool. Mermaids and pirates are cool, and I feel like they have not gotten a lot of representation lately. So I'm glad to see more of those cropping up. Should you want to? What was this? Oh, for the cards. I was trying to remember. I'm sorry, I jump around to so many conversations. Yeah, I'm good with doing one of each. I need to work on an English assignment, but I'm going to write instead because, priorities. Oh, I feel that. I feel like English can wait. Turk is here, 132 words on a slow but steady progression this week. Slow and steady wins the race. And at least it's progress, right? I'm making like absolutely zero progress like these past few days, so that's why I'm revisiting my outline. But yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and pull one of each of these cards. We're going to start with the detail card, which has, I guess, like suggestions and stuff. So this one is titled Lose the Cavalry. So there are 3 different suggestions on here. First one, list 3 ways a person could get help in this situation, then list ways to prevent it. Second one, maybe your hero is the cavalry. How could she fail to come to the aid of an ally? What are the consequences? And the third one, go ahead and send the cavalry, but at a cost. Perhaps the rescuers are worse than the original enemies. Ooh, I like that one. I like that last one there. All right, and then I'm going to pull an illustrated idea card. Ooh, I like this one. Every villain is a hero. Your antagonist probably thinks he's the good guy. Imagine the story from his perspective. And there's like a little image. I like the idea of imagining a story from your antagonist perspective because I feel like so much of what is going to propel your plot is the antagonist's motivations, if you think about it. So that's a good exercise. Lizzie, my mermaid trilogy idea is from the boy's point of view and his love story with the mermaid he found when he was little. Oh, I love that. I love that idea. Speaking of pirates, since I hit 30K today, I'm rewarding myself. Yes, Pirates of the Caribbean and ice cream. What more could you ask for? That sounds amazing. I'm really jealous of you right now. And Lizzie, if Prince Eric was blonde 15 and only some random rich kid who falls a lot. I know. So these cards are, it's called the Writer Emergency Pack from the quote unquote press. I got it as, I think, like a Christmas present or something. And oh my goodness, I haven't used them a lot for some reason, but I just rediscovered them the other day when I was cleaning out my writing desk and I was like, oh my goodness, there are a lot of good prompts in here. They are, and they have like all these different ways that you can play. Like you can play cards against normality. So I guess it's like Cards Against Humanity with these cards. You can play different games, and also they give you suggestions for different writing exercises that you can do with these cards. Yeah. My antagonist disappeared in this book. Jessa only had 2 scenes for not getting mentioned again. Yeah, my antagonist kind of is like not like present. They're kind of distant because they traveled away from where the antagonist currently is. So I'm kind of struggling with that too. I know, right? They're probably on Amazon. I'm pretty sure they are. I love it. I love it. All right, well, I am ready to jump into another sprint. I'm also good to go a little bit longer, anywhere from like 20 to 25 minutes. Let me know. Comment suggested time. Oh no. I feel like lately Amazon's been getting a little bit crazy. Like Amazon Prime, didn't it used to be like 1 to 2 day shipping? And I mean, for us at least, it's been like a week sometimes. And we're like, I don't know. It's been some crazy stuff happening. But yeah, I know the comments are lagging a little bit. Good with whatever. Um, should we do? I kind of like the idea of 2222. I think that's a really fun number. Does that sound good? I'll go ahead and load that up because again, I know comments are lagging. I really hope, you guys, this storm is getting so bad. I really hope that I'm gonna be able to finish this stream and the internet doesn't go out or anything. But if I do, all of a sudden just like fade to black, you'll know that's what happened. Or Derek, my FBI agent, got me. Either or. All right, so 2222 is on the clock, and I'm just gonna go ahead and start the time in 3, 2, 1. All right, so that is time, you guys. All right, so how did everyone do for that sprint? I went and filled up my water bottle and what else did I do? I feel like I did a lot, but also I feel like I didn't do anything at all. I actually wrote, whoa, I actually wrote quite a bit. So I kind of got at least an idea of where I wanted to start this next chapter I was at. So I was like, while I'm kind of feeling inspired, I might as well at least start the beginning of this next chapter to kind of, I guess, give myself a jumping off point. So that way I can work even more on my outline or just keep writing if the mood strikes me. And let me see. I got 237 words for this new chapter, which is good because that's much better than the 0 words I've gotten for like the past 2 days because I didn't know where my story was going. I realized that I was kind of straying from the main plot, and I needed to kind of bring back, I guess, focus the character's attention back on like the main problem of the story, which is that my main character's kingdom is literally under siege, or the castle is under siege, and her kingdom is under threat. So I was like, yeah, maybe they should be worrying about that a little bit more. So I have them around a map right now, and they're making plans, which is difficult to write as well because like I don't like making, I don't know. It's hard for me to deal with like big picture issues, especially when it comes to like feuding kingdoms and all of those power plays. I love reading about it and I love those stories, but it's difficult to write. So we'll see what comes of that. Um, Kate, yes. And Abigail was good with 2222. And Lizzie hops up at the wrong stop and looks at journals. Me. Oh my goodness. I know. I love hearing about the adventures your cats get up to. What in the world? Nala. Is that? Yes. Okay. I thought I saw Nala a little bit further down here. Yes, Nala. And is it Fabi or Fabi? I'm guessing Fabi, like fabulous. Oh my goodness. My friend actually just got a dog named Nala. I think that's such a cute name for a pet. And then oh, the comments jumped. Sorry about that. Oh, nice. And Kate got 424. Awesome, awesome. And guys, be sure to let me know if you pass any like big milestones. I have confetti here. I am ready to throw some, so let me know. And Michael is here, 207, but I got here late. You are totally good. That is awesome. We are on our second sprint. So we just finished our second sprint and we will start our third pretty soon as I get through the comments. And Lizzie had flashbacks of the time my kitten flipped my cat, who's 3 times her size. Oh my goodness. Yes, 2.5 pages handwritten. I'm struggling with the pacing of this novel. Yeah, discovery writing, don't really know when everything's gonna happen. I can imagine that would be pretty difficult. I I mean, I don't have much experience discovery writing because I'm more of a plotter, but I do remember the one novel I tried to discovery write. That was difficult for me because I didn't know when anything was happening either. So, oh yeah. I'm trying to figure out where to drop nuggets of information. Yeah, foreshadowing, I bet. It's kind of difficult. Oh, awesome. Yes, I love the tension. I'm glad the cards helped. What? I love that. That's awesome. Oh, Fabi. Yes. I like it. I like Fabi too because it reminds me of Fabian. I really like that name for some reason. Oh my goodness! Yes! Confetti for passing 10K. Congratulations. Ah! I never know if you can see the confetti because I feel like it's just like blurs of color coming down. But you know what? It's the spirit of the thing, and I like throwing confetti. So here we are. And now I gotta clean it up. I don't like cleaning it up, but you know. All right. Well, I am good. To actually start another sprint, I know we literally just ended one. But if you guys want to comment below and suggest times for our next sprint, I'm good with going a little bit longer this time around if we want to do somewhere between like 23 and 27. I'm even good with doing 28. Let me know. And Autumn is here. Hello, Autumn. I just threw some confetti, so I'm trying to clean it up right now. Sarah says hello. Yes. Tagged myself. That's kind of like in the same vein of accidentally like liking your um post on Instagram because I've done that before and I've been like, oh, but then also I'm like, I mean, why would they give you an option of liking your own photo if you're not supposed to do that? So hello, hello. Yeah, so let me know, and I know comments are lagging, things are crazy. The storm has abated, knock on wood. Hopefully I don't lose internet. We shall see. We shall see. But yeah, go ahead and let me know what time you guys are wanting to do. I'll actually go ahead and reread these two cards that I had pulled, since I see we have some new people here. So I had pulled an idea card and a detail card from my writer emergency pack from Quote Unquote Press. And the detail card gave you three like suggestions or writing prompts. So the first one is list 3 ways a person could get help in this situation, then list ways to prevent it. The second one is maybe your hero is the cavalry. How could she fail to come to the aid of an ally? What are the consequences? And the third one is go ahead and send the cavalry, but at a cost. Perhaps the rescuers are worse than the original enemies, which I really like that one. I really want to try to find a way to work that in. And then the illustrated idea card has this little illustration on it. It says, every villain is a hero. Your antagonist probably thinks he's the good guy. Imagine the story from his perspective. So I really like that one. Actually, that's something I should do. I should go back and kind of look more, I guess, learn more about my antagonist. Because my antagonist is basically an enemy kingdom. And I mean, it's kind of a vague, like, it's not one person who's the antagonist. It's like the whole kingdom. Technically, I guess the king would be the antagonist, but I need to figure out more about them in general. Um, where were we? The comments just jumped. That's true. Life would be boring. And Olivia is here. Hello, hello. Oh, I totally read it as can't. So we can be perfect all the time, you guys. We just have to try really hard. No. Awesome. Hello, hello, you guys. The first card was so helpful for me. Ooh. Yes, family dinners. I feel like there's so much potential for tension and drama and all of that fun stuff. My protagonists are also the antagonists in a way. They are good guys, but they aren't good. Oh, I love that. I did a little bit of that with Rashindi Chronicles, the my main work in progress, but I'm just like taking a break from that to work on this project for NaNoWriMo. Um, Basically, I'm experimenting with the idea of there's no good or bad people in my story. Like they're all kind of morally gray and they're just, yeah, just like complex motivations. I really like playing around with that. And Caitlin attempting a 10K day today, currently at 6,909. Oh my goodness, that is amazing. I need to do a 10K. I need to try. Don't think it's gonna happen, but that's amazing. I'm sure you're gonna get there. If you're already at 6,000, almost 7,000, I'm sure you're gonna get there. So behind at 21,000 today. Hope to hit 25K. You are not so behind. I will tell you what, I am at like 17,000 right now. So you're doing much better than I am. And I am sure, I bet you can hit 25K tonight. Oh yeah, and you have all the next week off from work. Well, that'll be awesome. I'm ready. My semester ends the day before Thanksgiving, so I am ready for this semester to end. I cannot. Yes, I feel that. Protagonist is the villain. I love that. I love that. Ah, so many 10Ks. Not even apologizing. You don't have anything to apologize for. Cookies are amazing. How many more sprints are we doing? So, I think we just did two, so we have two more going. Maybe just three, depending on how long I chat. But we're gonna try to wrap up around the 2 hour mark. And then Caitlin was wondering where Sarah is right now for the day. Oh, it just jumped. Oh, nice. I wish I was a night rider. That'd be fun, but I can't. My brain just dies. He likes dresses and boots, playing Rich Jane. I like that. I like that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, you guys will. Get a box of brownies and mint chocolate chip ice cream. Oh, that sounds amazing. You guys are making me hungry and I just ate. All right, well, I am gonna go ahead and plug in. Do you guys want to do a 25-minute 25, 25? Does that sound good? And then we can start ramping down, or I guess ramp down for the next one. So, all right, 25, 25 right now, unless anyone wants to comment a different time. Um, Lizzie says, love interest used to be a pancake. Now he has more depth in the pro tag. That's awesome. And Autumn says, perfect. Awesome. All right. Well, 25 minutes and 25 seconds are on the clock, and I'm going to go ahead and start the timer in 3, 2, 1. All right, so that is time, you guys. How did everyone do? I had a moment there when I was like, oh no, did I unmute myself? I'm so paranoid about that I'm just gonna start like ranting about something and then realize I was on mute the whole time. Anyway, for that stream, or that sprint, I got a little bit distracted on my phone. The whole of Pinterest and social media. I did clear out some videos on my phone that was taking up a lot of storage space, so that's always good. And then I continued working on my outline a little bit. Um, I guess at this point, I was kind of procrastinating till I got to this point. But when you're dealing with kingdoms and trying to take back kingdoms, you have to have plans to be able to do that. And so I've been kind of procrastinating on actually figuring out what the main character's plans are actually going to be to take back this kingdom, because that's just like a whole deal trying to figure out all these alliances and enemies and power plays and all of that stuff is just kind of blows my mind a little bit sometimes. So I have been I have been procrastinating on doing that. But I'm realizing I'm gonna have to start really hashing that out pretty soon. Um, Let me go back here. Kind of feels like all my characters pancakes right now. Yeah, I mean, for me, usually with my characters, I'll have like a vague idea of their histories, but I won't really know their personalities or anything until I write draft one. And I discovery write my characters. So that's kind of where my planting comes in. And Charlotte is here. Hello, hello. And Lizzie left, but BRB. And Sarah is here. Hello, Sarah. And Meadow is dropping in. Oh, thank you. You're awesome. And Autumn says hello to Sarah. And Abigail got 2.5 pages handwritten. I tell you what, I have so much respect for you. I cannot handwrite something to save my life. And Autumn got 261. Yes, yes. What? No way. Okay, I think that one deserves some confetti because oh my goodness. Yay! Woo! That was a lot of confetti. I did not expect that much confetti to come out. And Caitlin got 641 words. I'm working on making a thumbnail for a new video. Ah, yes. I like making thumbnails, but also like if I'm in a hurry or I'm like trying to get this video out late, sometimes they're super time consuming and I'm a perfectionist, so I literally will spend so much time trying to figure out and make my thumbnail look just perfect. Plus cookies. Yes. Yeah, right? It's amazing. Almost to the target. Yes, let me know when you hit your target and I will throw some confetti for you. I'm so ready. Oh, nice. I've never seen that series. Yeah. Oh, and Katie is here, jumped in at the beginning of the sprint and got 693. Yes. And John is here, finally finished up with work for the night. Not sure how much longer it's going for. Oh, well, thank you for hopping in. We will be doing one more sprint, probably. I'm thinking a 10 to 15 minute depending on how much I talk, because I can get kind of chatty. But yeah, guys, go ahead and start giving me suggestions for times. If you want to do like a fun time, let me know between 10 or 15 minutes. We can do 12:12 or 12:01 just to mess with Autumn. Um, but yeah, and also I'm trying to check like on the stream on my phone on YouTube and then the stream here on my computer because I know the comments lag sometimes. So I'm kind of back and forth here. Oh, you can hear me. Okay. There we go. There we go. The comments caught up. And Sarah says hello. Autumn suggested 12:21. Not 12:01? What? My laptop is secondhand. The owner's had it for about 2 years. I got it, didn't realize it still had the screen protector on. That is on it when you buy a new. Oh, huh. That's interesting. Don't do 2020. Oh, yeah, no. We're not doing that cursed number. Not in this stream. So I took it off. Now my screen's all beautiful. Oh, yes. I love that. I did that with my phone actually. I had my phone for I want to say 6 months before my friend was literally sitting next to me and she's like, you can literally peel this off. No, maybe it was like the phone case. It wasn't for the screen because obviously I put the screen protector on, but like for the phone case, there was like a sheet on the outside of it, like a clear sheet to protect it. I didn't know. So yeah, now my phone case was looking all nice. Yeah, so I liked Autumn's suggestion of 12:21. Do not worry, I won't do 12:01. I won't put you through that. Let me go ahead and get that going. All right, so I have 12:21 on the clock, and I'm gonna go ahead and just start the time here in 3, 2, 1. right, so that is time, you guys. And just as soon as this alarm goes off, my dog decides he wants to come inside. Go the other door, please. Sorry. All right, so how did you guys do for that last sprint? I reviewed a little bit more of my outline, and then went and looked at some aesthetics that I had created. I have a lot of them stored up apparently, so I need to start posting some of those on Instagram. Um, where were we? So John was wondering, does anyone else listen to music while they write or do sprints? I know for me, I get very distracted. So if I do listen to music, it has to be instrumental, and even instrumental sometimes distracts me. But usually I'll listen to music if I'm in like a writing slump or I'm kind of stuck in a scene and kind of feeling unmotivated. It usually will help me to listen to a playlist. I do have a playlist for each of my projects on my private YouTube account. So that's nice. I'll pull up one of those playlists and write to it. And Sarah also listens to music. Ooh, nice, nice. And Charlotte as well. I either listen to soundtracks or attempt to make playlists. Yeah, no, my playlists are usually like those hour-long, like instrumental fantasy music. That's usually my playlist. I'll do like 3 of those or whatever because I'm really bad about gathering like a bunch of short little songs. So I like having the really long ones. Same, I have playlists and songs for certain moods and just play it on repeat. Ooh, I like the idea of separating it out into different moods. That would be fun because I know sometimes like I'll have my playlist and it'll be like this really jaunty, upbeat song, and I'm like, I'm writing a death scene. No. Yes, yes. Abigail, 1.5 pages, not sure where this scene is going. Honestly, the scene will probably get cut, but it's words on the page. Yeah. And I feel like sometimes even writing those scenes that are gonna get cut, they might help you learn about your character more, etc., etc. Yeah. And Caitlin, 450 words, stopped at exactly 8,000 words for the day. My goodness, you are so close for real. Yes, and Charlotte got 400. I'm loving all these like stopped at exactly 8,000 and Charlotte got exactly 400. I love all the even numbers. Is that what I'm trying to say? They're satisfying. And Sarah got 483 for the last sprint and 2,262 for the whole stream. Oh my goodness. That's amazing. And then Lizzie popping in to say good night. Oh, good night, Lizzie. Thank you for popping back in. And Michael got 239 with 2,800 for the day. Oh my goodness. Yes. And John, 265 words, really repetitive. It's still beautiful music is the sweet spot. Yeah. For sure. I kind of sometimes I'll have like study music, like there'll be like, oh, an hour of study music or whatever, and sometimes I'll put that in my streams. Or not my streams. What am I saying? My playlists. It's getting late, you guys. It's getting late. Um, but yeah, kind of when they're kind of repetitive, but also really like low key. I definitely feel the writing trance. Yeah. Then, yes, I bet you will. I bet you will. You are so close. And then Katie, 4:30, I always listen to music when writing. If I'm having trouble focusing, I listen to instrumental. Most of the time, I just hit repeat on like Billie Eilish or something. Billie Eilish is a total mood. I'll tell you what. I wish I could listen to music with lyrics. Gunner, stop. Scratch my dog. I will get you in a little bit, I promise. He's giving me like the most doleful expression ever. And then Sarah writing scenes, even when I know I'm going to cut them, are so helpful to me. I think, oh, well, thank you. I'm glad I encouraged you in that. I'm trying to remind myself of that because I'm writing a lot of scenes here, even just like little snippets, like little transitional not quite scenes, but like those little transitional beats that I'm like, these are probably gonna get cut. But I am learning things about my characters for sure, and learning things about the world, so that's what matters. Well, we are nearing the 2-hour mark. So if you guys are wanting to kind of tally up, if you haven't already, your whole word count, if your total word count for this whole stream, that might be fun. I wish I could. I didn't write except for that one sprint. I wrote the first part of this next chapter before I lost the inspiration for it, and that ended up being 266 words. And then I did a little bit of quite a bit of outlining. And by that I mean just like a total brain dump on the page to kind of get some ideas of things that I need to include, and hopefully I can like weave some of those ideas together and make scenes out of them. That's the idea. And okay. 1 second, I'm gonna jump off of the screen for 1 second. I'm still here. I'm just letting my dog in. He's literally like 2 feet away. So I will be right back, you guys. Oh my goodness. He's such a sweet puppy. Okay. Sorry about that. That was unprofessional. Sorry. 768 since I joined a little late at the last sprint. Yes! Thank you guys for joining. And you too, Caitlin. Have a good night. I'll be hopping around any streams that are happening. Yes. Let me know if you hit that. I'm sure you will. You are so close. Thank you for coming, Autumn. And thank you guys. Oh. And John, I'm about to finish part 1. Ooh. And part 2 takes place in a country and culture I've never been to. Yes. That's always interesting to research, like different countries and cultures. I'm taking a humanities course right now. It's Intro to Western Humanities, and so we're looking at like the early cultures, which I find really interesting because even though I don't write a lot of contemporary, I do write fantasy, and researching these cultures inspires me to create my own cultures kind of based off of or reminiscent of these old cultures. Yeah, and these countries from a long time ago. So it's always interesting for me to research, but also very time consuming. So that was low key why I took this class, because I was like, it's easy research because it's all just right there in the textbook for me. So there's that as well. All right, well, it is officially 2 hours now, you guys. Thank you all for joining me. Thank you for putting up with me with the stormy weather and all of that. I hope that wasn't too distracting. And I hope you guys all have a wonderful day. Happy writing. And I will see you in my next live stream. If you guys are interested in knowing any upcoming live streams I have, my last minute NaNoWriMo prep video that I posted a little while ago, in the description box of that has my live stream schedule. So if you're interested in seeing when all of my upcoming live streams are scheduled for November, go ahead and check out that video. And John was saying that's what makes good fantasy worlds cultures. Yeah, and it's nice because I mean it's hard to create a completely new culture, and it's kind of nice to see what works and what has not worked for different cultures in the past. So that's always fun. Yes, you as well. You guys too. I hope you guys have a good night. Yay! Oh, last little confetti throw. Yay! I need like some party music. I feel like it's so awkward when I'm throwing confetti because I'm just like, yay! I don't want to wake anyone up in my house, so I have to be quiet, but yay! Yes, thank you guys for coming. Yay! All right, well, yeah, thank you guys for coming. And again, go ahead and check out my last minute NaNoWriMo prep video. I think that's what I called it, something along those lines. In the description box, I'll have all of the live stream info for November. But yeah, I hope you guys all have a wonderful rest of your evening or morning or afternoon. And happy writing. Good luck on Nano. And I will see you soon. Bye.